2024 Mazda CX-90 Inline 6-Turbo 3-row SUV. Driving impressions. Americans prefer SUVs, and American families prefer mid-size models with 3 rows of seats. In addition to offering extra room when necessary, they provide plenty of cargo space, all-wheel drive, AWD, for lousy weather and light off-roading adventures, and a tall seating position for better on-road visibility. What they don't typically provide is a truly enjoyable daily driving character combined with money-saving fuel efficiency. Enter the new 2024 Mazda CX-90, which does all of these things and does them in style. The new CX-90 replaces the CX-9 in Mazda's SUV lineup. It serves as the company's new flagship as it continues its push into premium brand territory. The SUV moves to a new rear-wheel drive large vehicle platform, debuts new turbocharged inline 6 and plug-in hybrid electric PHEV powertrains, and introduces new technology to the Mazda lineup. And in higher trim levels, the 2024 CX-90 credibly rivals models such as the Acura MDX and Infiniti QX60. For more background and details, read our full preview of the 2024 Mazda CX-90. You'll find CX-90 prices, updated information, and driving impressions in the sections that follow. 2024 Mazda CX-90 price and release date. Mazda sells the new CX-90 in 3 model series equipped with standard AWD, 3.3 Turbo, 3.3 Turbo S, and PHEV. You can buy the CX-90 3.3 Turbo and 3.3 Turbo S now. The CX-90 PHEV is coming soon. The CX-90 3.3 Turbo has a 280 horsepower, turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine with 48-volt mild hybrid technology. It comes in Select, Preferred, Preferred Plus, Premium, and Premium Plus trim levels. Prices range from $40,970 to $54,325. The CX-90 3.3 Turbo S has a 340 horsepower, with premium fuel, version of the mild hybrid Turbo 6. It comes in Base, Premium, and Premium Plus trim levels. Prices range from $53,125 to $61,365. The CX-90 PHEV has a plug-in hybrid powertrain making 323 horsepower and comes in Preferred, Premium, and Premium Plus trim levels. Prices range from $48,820 to $58,325. I drove 2 examples of the SUV in the San Francisco Bay Area. The 3.3 Turbo S Premium Plus had extra cost rhodium white paint, bringing its price to $61,920. The PHEV Premium Plus had optional artisan red paint and a sticker price of $58,920. All prices above include the $1,375 destination charge. Independent expert opinion, design, comfort, and utility. By basing the CX-90 on a rear-wheel drive (RWD) platform with a 7.4-inch wheelbase stretch compared to the old CX-9, Mazda designers were able to pull the greenhouse back, reduce the front overhang, and give the new SUV a long hood for better balanced proportions and an upscale look. The design is cleaner and less dramatic than some recent Mazda models and wisely dispenses with SUV costumery. Mazda reports that the CX-90 is longer, taller, and wider than the CX-9 it replaces. In addition, depending on the configuration, the CX-90 offers 6-, 7-, or 8-passenger seating. Unfortunately, the SUV's third-row seat remains less hospitable than what you'll find in many of the CX-90's competitors. However, Mazda resolved my primary complaint about the old CX-9. I always felt like the CX-9 fit me like a cheap, oversized suit. The driver's seat felt too small and oddly located relative to the rest of the interior. I could never find a proper position behind the steering wheel, making it difficult to enjoy driving the SUV. Getting behind the CX-90's steering wheel is significantly more satisfying, even if the SUV seats are on the firm side. Though I rejected the available driver personalization system's recommended driving position, which suggested I sit closer to the dashboard and lower than I prefer, I quickly dialed in my favorite seat settings and had no complaints during the test drive. Both test vehicles further ensured driver comfort with heated and ventilated cushions and heated steering wheels. It is worth pointing out how luxurious the CX-90 Turbo S Premium Plus is inside. My test vehicle's tan quilted leather and artificial suede looked terrific, and Mazda thoughtfully padded the side of the center console where my right leg rested. My CX-90 PHEV Premium Plus test vehicle had a dark interior with plastic trim that looked, but didn't feel, like textured aluminum. In both test vehicles, the lower dashboard panels are hard plastic, but Mazda coats them to reduce gloss and glare, so they don't look as inexpensive as they feel. Depending on the model and trim, the CX-90 has a second-row bench seat or captain's chairs. The Turbo S Premium Plus includes a center storage console that makes it more difficult to access the third-row seat. Rear passengers get their own climate control panel, and a handful of CX-90 models include heated second-row seats. Ventilated captain's chairs are exclusive to the Turbo S Premium Plus. Second-row comfort is good. You sit high for a clear view, and the captain's chairs provide proper leg support. The seats slide fore and aft, but I wished for more seat track travel because legroom and footroom are merely adequate. Also, the second-row seating seems close coupled with the softly padded front seatbacks, which could cause an issue with rear-facing child safety seat handles. Mazda aimed to improve third-row comfort in the new CX-90, and it may have succeeded. It's been a long time since I crawled into a CX-9's third-row seat. However, the space still falls well short of class leaders for comfort, and only small children could possibly fit 3 across. Also, due to the Turbo S Premium Plus model's standard middle-row center console, I simply could not fit in the third row due to my size 13 feet, which don't tuck under the captain's chairs together. Due to the console, there was nowhere for my right foot to go. I was able to squeeze into the PHEV Premium Plus's third row, which does not have the console. Even so, this is not a place where adults can find their jinbaritai, which refers to Mazda's horse and rider as one guiding philosophy. Interior storage is adequate. The bin under the split center armrest is shallow, but I would argue that this is not an issue. Do you really want a deep storage bin into which things pile up and disappear? My family has that problem in our own mid-size, 3-row crossover SUV. Still, with little more than a shelf forward of the transmission shifter, small bins on the lower door panel, and a sizable glove compartment, there are few places to stash your stuff. Depending on the model and trim, cargo space ranges from 14.9 cubic feet behind the third row to 40 cubic feet behind the second. Fold both rows of seats down and the SUV holds 75.2 cubic feet of cargo. These measurements land on the small end of the segment.